Reggae music is a weapon, and when used properly, it has the power to create massive change. And this quote is one of the main reasons I created Hippie Fari, the beautiful, life-changing message of reggae music. It was created for social change, and its message is as strong today as it was in the 60s when the first reggae records were released in Jamaica. So welcome to another episode of Hippie Fari Reggae Radio and Podcast, recorded live in the Om and Honey Reggae Radio and Media Studios in the beautiful Ocala National Forest. Take a second to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I'm your host, Scotty the High-Strung Hippie. And Hippie Fari is that podcast where we discuss all things reggae. So if reggae music is your thing, you're in the right place. So welcome to another Selecta Scotty Sessions. I think this is number 3. I got some dope reggae music for you tonight. I got a surprise call in from one of the members of one of my favorite South Florida reggae bands. So we're definitely going to be talking to him soon. And we're just going to play some tunes. And once again on the Selecta Scotty Sessions, you might have heard of these artists, but I'm picking tunes that I hope you've never heard before. Because I want you to keep listening. And I want you to hear things you never heard before. And, you know, maybe open your mind and kind of hear something absolutely fantastic. So awesome, guys. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and get started. We're going to play some Joseph Lalabella. This is Jah is the Wheel, and it's off the album Ancient Breeze, and it's featuring a band that I've played on this show before, Vibronics. Check this out. Jah is the Wheel.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Ready, we're ready round here. Sing? All right. Take it.
Every day we walk these roads of life. So try to be humble and keep reaching for that light. We all must join together in hands of unity and unite. No fuss nor fight. For equal rights and justice, it stands for all. Every day we tread in this road. Oh, Jah, what a heavy load. Perseverance is the key. One day we're longing to be free. Oh, Jah is the wheel that spinneth the wheel. Yeah. Jah is the wheel that turns thy wheel. That maketh my wheel to turn, yeah. That maketh my wheel to turn, yeah. Oh, Jah is the wheel that spinneth thy wheel. Oh, Jah have the power to release the 7 seas. Jah is thy strength and redeemer. Oh, Jah is thy light and thy savior. Oh, Jah is thy rock and thy fortress. Jah is thy shield and buckler. Jah is the wheel that spinneth the wheel, that spins my wheel, and that is for real. Yeah. Whoa. shuffle. Hustle we a hustle, yeah. Hustle we a shuffle.
Jah is the wheel. Joseph Lalabella, the Vibronics. Absolutely epic track, man. Those horns, that was absolutely beautiful. Joseph Lalabella, obviously the reggae singer, not the Ethiopian emperor, but Lalabella references the Ethiopian king in the sacred city, and it is a direct nod to Ethiopia as a spiritual Zion in Rastafari tradition. So he's a conscious roots reggae artist known for spiritually grounded African-centered lyrics, and they draw heavily from Ethiopian heritage, Rastafari philosophy, and Pan-African consciousness. His work definitely sits firmly in the roots revival lane, kind of like my podcast, focusing more on the message than the trend. He's not trying to make it to the top of the charts. He's trying to get a message out. So who he is, definitely roots reggae, conscious reggae, Rastafari, African history, spirituality, liberation, and most importantly, self-knowledge. It's like a meditative, militant, but at the same time peaceful vibe. If you could kind of hear that, it was kind of like you were marching. The lyrics were definitely very militant. It had a message. And his influencer, classic roots reggae, Ethiopian history, and African resistance narratives. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. So by taking the name that he took, he is positioning himself as a messenger, not just an entertainer. He's someone carrying history, prophecy, and memory through sound. JOSEPHLALIBELA. Check him out. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely fantastic. Sometimes I say special. I don't know why. I just like it. So I hope you guys love that. Amazing track. Now we're going to go on to a band I'm sure you've heard of. But once again, I don't know if you've heard this track, so you definitely have to listen to the lyrics. This band is Culture, and the song is Why Am I a Rasta Man? And it is off the Humble African album, put out July 25th in the year 2000.
A big question posed to me daily on the street. Many want to know the reason why I'm a Rasta man. Many people say and many people ask why am I a Rasta man? Many people see many people ask why am I a Rasta man? But it is because of the Babylon and the situation. It's because of the Babylon and the situation. When I was a boy about 8 years old, there was a certain Rasta man, and he loved all the children, and he treated us like a man. Even the little children that no one cares for, he called up everyone. And he gave us fruit and treated everyone with a special love. Many people see many people ask why am I a Rasta man? But he taught I the love to give to everyone. Many people see many people ask why am I a Rasta man? There is no better way to express my love to each and everyone. One Saturday morning, a special thing happened to this man. Here comes Mystery Babylon to take away the Rasta man. So they root up him herb and they eat off him fruit and throw it in a van. And straight after that for 3 long years I never see the Rasta man. They took him to General Penitentiary and then sent him back as a bald man. But that could not change him. His mind was not in prison, was only his body, man. Ooh. Many people see many people ask why am I a Rasta man? No matter what the battle be, I still am trying my hand. Many people see many people ask why am I a Rasta man? How sweet the name of Georgia sound to every righteous Rasta man. And the same old Rasta man told me penny, pound, shilling and pence would come out of circulation, and we would use that shoot bird man. And I have seen 7 years after that it was no use, man. Donkey, horses and cows keep on treading up and heaping him, man. Hey, everyone I see, everyone ask I, why am I a Rasta man? I'm here to prove and to testify about prophecy. Everyone I see, everyone ask I, why am I a Rasta man? John the Baptist, Marcus, Garvey and Christ, they was a Rasta man. Everyone see everyone ask why am I a Rasta man? I bow the bow up a Nazarite and I can't do no otherwise, man. Everyone see everyone ask why am I a Rasta man? I love my brothers and my sisters and I cannot give up at all, man. Brother Brown, Brother Kus, Brother Tom, Brother Stanley, man. I used to hear them beat the drum and sing way in the forest land. Hey, everyone see, everyone ask, why am I a Rasta man? I love the beat of the Naya Bingy that calls on creation. Everyone see, everyone ask, why am I a Rasta man? The truth is on a pen is not the sin. You put a smile like a pin.
That was Culture. Why am I a Rasta man? I'll tell you why Rastafari is so appealing to me. Because, first and foremost, I firmly do believe that Haile Selassie I was divine. He was God in human form. And the beautiful thing about Selassie, a lot of people feel that it had to do with black power and with only Ethiopian, African people, black people. And although that is the case in the beginning, the point is with Rastafari, if you see somebody laying on the ground and they're bleeding, you have to get the biggest wound first. Well, the biggest wound that this world has ever seen is colonialism in Africa and black oppression. When that ends, Babylon will fall, because Babylon is based on that. It is built on slavery and built on black oppression. So yes, that has to be taken care of first. So Selassie wasn't saying it's not for everybody, there's more important people or somebody superior. No, what he's saying, certain things need to be taken care of first. The biggest wound needs to be taken care of first, then we can work downhill. But once that wound is taken care of, then Babylon will fall, because the West, Babylon, was built on slavery, was built on colonialism, was built on black oppression. And it's a very sad thing, and it's a beautiful day when Haile Selassie I came to this earth and fulfilled the prophecy and let the world know that there is truth out there. It's also about living consciously, treating people right, taking care of your body. Not everybody, I am not perfect, but culturally, politically, I think Rastafari is one of the most beautiful philosophies that has ever graced this earth. So that's why I call myself a Rasta man. Now, Culture is one of the most important and influential roots reggae bands of all time, straight up. They help define reggae as a spiritual instruction and resistance, not just music. They were formed in the early 70s in Jamaica. They were founded, and the lead vocals, Joseph Hill, rest in love. Now, the classic Culture lineup is Joseph Hill, Albert Walker, and Roy Days. Now, they emerged during reggae's most militant roots era, when music was deeply tied to Rastafari consciousness, African identity, and post-colonial struggle. Which I don't know if you've ever lived in a place that has been colonized, but you have your culture, you have your life, and some fucking assholes come in and impose theirs on you. It's straight up horseshit. I wouldn't wish it upon anybody. But they're definitely deep roots reggae. They have those call and response harmonies, which is beautiful. And their arrangements put that message first. It's an absolutely beautiful thing, and they were heavily embracing the Nyabingi culture. Now, for those of you who don't know what Nyabingi is, I'm sure you've heard of Nyabingi drumming. It's the spiritual heartbeat of Rastafari. It's a sacred tradition that blends African ritual, resistance, prayer, and rhythm. Now, long before it was a reggae influence, Nyabingi was a ceremonial way of life and a symbol of defiance against oppression. What a beautiful thing. And it traces back to East and Central Africa, where it referred to a spiritual resistance movement against colonial rule. So the term came to represent African unity and rebellion against domination. And as somebody who is not of African descent, but sees an issue, it's okay to be a comrade in arms, and it's okay to adhere to that struggle. If you see somebody on the street and they're hurt and they're bleeding, are you going to help them because you don't know them? Or are you going to help them because it's the right thing to do? Are you going to feel their struggle? You're going to feel their struggle. And that's a beautiful thing about reggae music. It allows you to feel that struggle and do something about it. Absolutely. What a beautiful track. Why Am I a Rasta Man? That's off of the Humble African album, July 25th, 2000. Now I'm going to play, I love this song so much. This is a band called the Viceroys. This song is called Love is a Key. It's off the album We Must Unite. Now the Viceroys do harmonize quite a bit. I'm pretty sure there's some pretty heavy harmonies in this track. So check this out. This is the Viceroys. Love is a Key.
Wisdom is free, knowledge and understanding too. Love is a key, love can open any door. So why should there be so much hate? Is that man is a fool to what he do not know? Like my good friend say, man to man is so unjust, and you don't know is who to trust. Be good to your brothers, be good to your sisters too. This was ordained to be done, just like we see the sun.
Love is a key. Love is a key. Love can open any door. That is the Viceroys. And the Viceroys are one of Jamaica's most respected roots harmony trios, just like I said right before the track. They're known for their melodies, just like I said. Militant consciousness and solid vocal arrangements, man. Absolutely amazing. They were formed in the late 1960s out of Kingston, Jamaica. Their original name was the Escorts, and they later renamed themselves the Viceroys. They came up during that golden era of Jamaican vocal groups alongside acts like the Abyssinians, the Gladiators, and Culture. Absolutely amazing stuff, man. Wesley Tingling vocals, Daniel Bernard harmonies, Neville Ingram harmonies. So absolutely beautiful stuff, man. Sweet harmony vocals with that serious roots message, and I love that. When one of my dear friends, Jay Cantor, has a band called Street Level Uprising. They have some very militant lyrics and militant messages, but their music is beautiful. It's a good way to get people to listen, because I love militant punk rock, but not everybody wants to hear screaming all the time. So, they do it right. It's smooth but firm rhythms, and it's deeply rooted in Rastafari, spirituality, and social justice, which is what reggae music is all about. So that was the Viceroys. Once again, off We Must Unite. Up next, absolutely amazing track, Yabby You. The track I'm going to play is called Conquering Lion. It's off the album One Love, One Heart. And that album was put out January 1st, 1983. And like I said, I'm trying to play songs that, especially artists that nobody's ever heard, but definitely songs that folks have never heard. So I go down rabbit holes. I search high and low. Yes, I'm guilty of it. I do look for a lot of reggae artists with low plays on Spotify because they could have been extremely popular in the late 70s, early 80s, but kind of lost in the mix. There were tens of thousands of people recording reggae music in Jamaica and then worldwide. So there's plenty of 7 inches out there with one track on them that have been lost. There's so much reggae music that we'll never hear, and it's such a sad thing. But this is Yabby You, Conquering Lion. Check this out. King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the conquering Lion of Judah, Rastafari. Yabby U was born Vivian Jackson, also known as Jesus Dread, and he is one of the most mystical. If you didn't get that by listening to that song, you need to listen again. Uncompromising and spiritually powerful figures in roots reggae. He's not just an artist. He was a seer, a chanter, as you just heard, and a producer whose music feels closer to ritual than performance. And somebody who chants a lot, that actually just broke out of the mold of reggae music. That was a beautiful thing. He was born in 1946 in Jamaica, and he left us in 2010. He was not only a singer, he was a songwriter, he was a producer, and obviously he was a visionary. To be able to write music like that is beautiful. He also went by one of the aliases, Jesus Dread, and Yabby U, obviously. He emerged in the early 70s during reggae's most militant spiritual era. I said it on my podcast a million times. I'll say it again. My favorite reggae music is that early to late 70s reggae music. It was so militant. It was so spiritual. It had such a message. It was beautiful. But he always stood kind of slightly outside the mainstream, operated on his own frequency, and that's a beautiful thing. So definitely dark, heavy, and meditative, built on the minor key rhythms, slow-burning music, trance-like, kind of very, very closely tied to the Nyabingi rhythm and chant. So, his voice is high, it's wavering, it's urgent, and it sounds like lament, which if you know what lamenting is, like the Book of Lamentations in the Bible, whoa, but a prophecy at the same time. So Yabby U, that is just absolutely beautiful music, beautiful music. And now I am very excited. I love doing my call-ins. Absolutely love doing my call-ins. So I'm actually not going to say who I'm going to call. I'm just going to call him. I'm going to let him introduce himself. Hopefully he answers the phone.
Is it 8 o'clock?
7:57.
Is it?
Yeah, man.
Okay. All right. We can do this.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man? It's Scotty the High Strung Hippie. You're live on Hippie Fari Reggae Radio and Podcast. What's going on, Byron?
Caught me live. Hey.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, this is, folks, I've been talking about this a little bit. This is Byron Sellers, member, founder of the South Florida powerhouse reggae band Indigo I with his beautiful wife, Damie. She is one of the most powerful voices in reggae music, straight up. One of the most amazing stage presences you'll ever see if you see him live. Byron is a beast on the guitar. He knows how to write a song. I can tell you that right now.
Hey.
Absolutely, man. So thank you so much for taking the call, man. I wanted to, on each one of these Selecta Scotty sessions, they're little radio shows, I like to have a call-in, and I like to play the track from the band and have because, I talk about the songs, that I play, so it's nice to have the actual person who wrote it talk about it. So we're going to play The Herb by Indigo I. Do you kind of want to tell us, is it kind of... Is the description in the name, or
It's not necessarily. It's obviously about the herbs,
yes,
which I'm enjoying now.
Yeah, I know. Folks, just a shout out. Byron's always enjoying the herb.
Always.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily about the enjoyment of it. It's saying, there's a phrase in there that herb is like religion. It's just saying, like, it can do good things for you. It can do bad things for you.
Certainly.
But it's really meant for good things.
Certainly.
Just like, if a religion's a good religion, it does good things. For a bad religion, it does bad things.
That's right, man.
So we're just kind of saying that people kind of treat it like that nowadays. Like, it can be a really holy experience.
And Indigo I has a lot of love for the herb. They have a great song, Glory to the Green.
Yep.
They sing about it, but they live it. They love it. It's a beautiful thing. They're adults, they're not kids skipping class to go smoke weed. They've been around the block a time or two, so they definitely know what's going on.
Yep.
But this is an absolutely fantastic track, man. Hang on the line with me. I'm going to play The Herb. This is The Herb from Indigo I.
Jah planted in the ground, blessed from creation. He make the world go round. Smoke rise to the heavens, carry my prayers. Meditation deep, love fills the air.
With the herb and the healing, 10-foot ganja plants higher than the ceiling. Roll a little spliff to the head, but a feeling. I give thanks for daily bread, more life than never dead. This holy sacrament is proof and evidence. Your love is in our presence and truly evident. Burn it and repent. This herb is heaven sent, yeah.
That was The Herb from Indigo I. Absolutely fantastic track, man. So thank you so much for coming on. Can you just kind of give us a couple minutes? Tell us what's next for Indigo I. I know you guys are always in the studio. Every time I call you, you're in your studio. What do you got coming out? What shows you got coming up? What can we look forward to? And where can we find Indigo I if they love that song and they want to hear more of your music?
You can find us on Indigo I Music. It's the letter I, so indigoimusic.com. Coming up, we've got some one-off shows just to kind of get warmed up, and then we're doing a tour from here, Alabama, then 2 shows in Texas, and I think 1 more on the way back for a short run. So we've got a nice festival out there with like Ballyhoo.
Oh, cool.
What do you call it? Algorithm, bunch of good bands on there.
That's crazy, man. A lot
bands.
of people don't associate Alabama with reggae, but then a lot of people don't associate, Wyoming or Arizona with reggae, and the reggae scenes
You'd
are
be
popping
surprised.
there. Oh, you'd be very surprised, man.
You'd be surprised.
It definitely.
And we put a
crosses
twist
state
on
lines.
it, so we're a little bit different than just, we're not roots reggae. We're not really even modern reggae. We're like a weird spinoff.
Sure. Well,
So it works.
that track was beautiful. I love how the vocals kind of dubbed out, but then the organ came back in with the skank. That was very pretty, man. That was absolutely beautiful. That's roots reggae to me. With that skank when that organ comes in, that's beautiful, man.
Actually, that's my favorite song that we have right now.
That's a great song. It's beautiful. And for those of you who have never seen Indigo I live, they put on, pardon my language, one fucking hell of a show. Like I said, Damie, her stage presence is absolutely fantastic. Their band is phenomenal. They're one of the tightest bands. Me and my wife saw them for the first time, and our jaws were dropped. We hugged them after we saw them on stage, and we've been friends with them ever since. So we love them so much, and I definitely look forward to a beautiful friendship and seeing what Indigo I has to offer. And I cannot wait to have you on the podcast for a full episode to talk about your tour before it comes up. And
Yes.
everything else is coming out. We can play some more beautiful music from Indigo I. Indigo I out of South Florida. Yes. Very beautiful stuff. Round of applause, man. You hear that?
Hey.
I got a lot of people here, man. Right on, Byron. So thank you so much for coming on, man. I really appreciate it. You have a fantastic night, brother.
Awesome, man. Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
Yes, sir.
Later.
All right. Byron Sellers of Indigo I. Absolutely fantastic track. Like I said, his wife also front person of Indigo I, Damie. She is badass, and I believe she knows like 9 different kinds of martial arts. She does stand-up push-ups. She will kick the shit out of you, as well as blow your mind when she's singing on stage. So it's an incredible dynamic. You know what I mean? It's just definitely something you have to see. So, all right. So that was, like I said, Indigo I. We played some great music tonight, man. Joseph Lalabella, Culture, the Viceroys, Yabby U. Up next, you want to talk about Nyabingi, you want to talk about spirituality, you want to talk about mysticism, you want to talk about somebody who studied the Hindu Vedas and the Upanishads and Rastafari and Christianity, and a man that just knows a lot. Listen to his music. This is Raz Michael and the Sons of Negus. This song is None a Jaja Children No Cry. It is off the album None a Jaja Children, released January 28th, 2018. Raz Michael and the Sons of Negus. Raz Michael and the Sons of Negus. I love Raz Michael so much. I love him for a lot of reasons, but I was able to use him as a beautiful example when I got into a discussion of somebody who had hit me up on social media about the name of my podcast. They said, you can't be hippie and Rastafari. You can only be Rastafari. You can't be anything else. And I was like, excuse me, I am a hippie and I subscribe to Rastafari. I also subscribe to Hinduism. And he lost it. He's like, you can't do that. And I was like, well, that's completely not true. You can do whatever you want. Raz Michael is a great example. There's a lot of great examples. Harrison Stafford's a great example of someone who subscribes to Rastafari and other religions. Raz Michael was very heavily involved in the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. Very strong Christian. Also a strong Rastafari. There are foundational figures in Nyabingi drumming and chant. They stood at the very root of roots reggae and Rastafari spiritual music. Long before reggae became global sound, Raz Michael carried ceremony, resistance, and African memory into recorded form. Now, he was born Michael George Henry. He was born in Jamaica. He was a Nyabingi elder, a chanter, a drummer, and a band leader. And once again, his affiliation was Ethiopian Orthodox, influenced by Rastafari tradition. Now, he was not approaching music as entertainment. He approached it as a spiritual duty. Now, the cool thing about the Sons of Negus, they're a collective. Sons of Negus, a collective of Nyabingi drummers and chanters. They're not like your conventional band. And if you heard that drumming in the background, that's something special. I am a percussionist, and man, that is just beautiful stuff. Their purpose was to bring sacred, grounding music to vinyl without losing its spiritual integrity. Now, the music's built around the traditional Nyabingi drumming, heavy on the chant repetitions and call and response. And if you don't know what call and response is in reggae, it's somebody will say something, well, kind of like a traditional call and response, and somebody will answer back, but singing. It's definitely hypnotic, and it's focused on psalms, praises, and repeating chants like you just heard. So absolutely beautiful stuff. So rather than the full song structures, many tracks unfold like ceremonial sessions. So that is Raz Michael and the Sons of Negus. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Please, please, please look this stuff up. Check it out. Listen to it. It'll blow your mind. Now, I would never say I saved the best for last, but I can say I've saved one of my favorites since I was 17 years old till last. This band, the second that I got their tape, Brutal, and heard the song Brutal, it blew my mind. It says Black Uhuru. And if you don't know, or Uhuru, I say Uhuru. Uhuru means freedom in Swahili. So, Black Freedom. Michael Rose is one of my favorite reggae vocalists, and he is simply amazing. And if you've never heard of Black Uhuru or never heard Michael Rose's vocals, you're in for a treat. This song is I Love King Selassie. It's off the Black Sounds of Freedom album, released January 1st, 1981, 3 years after I was born. This album is 44 years old. Timeless music. I Love King Selassie, Black Uhuru. That was I Love King Selassie, Black Uhuru. Absolutely fantastic stuff, man. Now, Black Uhuru is one of the most famous and influential roots reggae groups known for combining militant consciousness, harmony vocals, and studio innovation. Created that timeless reggae music, and if you've ever seen them, they had a style, man. I love the way they dressed. It was amazing, dude. It was like, almost reminded me of disco a little bit. I don't know. They definitely brought modern roots reggae to the international stage. Formed in 1972 in Kingston, the original members were Ducky, a.k.a. Derek Simpson, Michael Rose, who I talked about earlier, and Mr. Don Carlos. Then Puma Jones joined later. And once again, Uhuru is Swahili for freedom, so Black Freedom. Definitely roots reggae with that international appeal, social justice and African liberation, and resistance to the Babylon systems. And they definitely love that Rastafari faith. And we were talking about Rastafari a little bit earlier, and one of the reasons why it's so important, it's more than, some people say it's not a religion, some people say it is. It's a way of life. It's a revolutionary consciousness, and it's a call to freedom. It emerged in the 1930s in Jamaica, and it grew from the struggle of the African diaspora and the teachings of Marcus Garvey, who inspired a vision of repentance, reparation, and African self-determination. Now, at its heart, Rastafari is about resisting oppression. We talked about it, whether colonialism, capitalism, or spiritual oppression. Any oppression towards any person, Rastafari is about resisting and reclaiming your human dignity as a person. Now, it sees Africa, and particularly Ethiopia, as a spiritual homeland in Zion. That's a place of liberation and divine justice. And I firmly believe that humanity started in Africa. You know, but Rastafari speaks to the core of human freedom. It's rooted in revolution, social justice, human freedom. And the music, which is roots reggae, which is why we love it so much, carries this message far beyond sermons, protests, even songs. Every single drum beat, every single chant, every single lyric is a reminder that we are all connected. Connected. If you've ever heard the term I and I, we are connected. We are a part of God. We are a part of each other. It's not you and me, it's I and I. We're also accountable, but one thing, we are capable of change. And the beautiful thing about Rastafari is it teaches us to see beyond the material value, truth over convenience, and stand firm in the face of injustice. It's a celebration of life, but a revolution of consciousness. And consciousness is your mind before you give anything a name or a definition. It's not anger until you call it anger. Your consciousness, you are the observer, the silent observer. That's your consciousness. It's awakening to who we are, where we came from, and what we deserve as human beings. That is Rastafari. And I love Rastafari because it is a movement of liberation through music, thought, and action. It inspires revolution, demands social justice, and celebrates the sacred freedom of every human being. And if that's all you know about Rastafari, that's enough. You can start learning more. But if it sounds good, definitely check it out. It's a beautiful, beautiful way of life. It is a beautiful philosophy, and it's very powerful. So I'm going to thank everybody for tuning in to the Scotty Selecta sessions. You heard music. Joseph Lalabella, Culture, The Viceroys, Abiyu, Raz Michael and the Sons of Negus, Black Uhuru, Indigo I. That was absolutely amazing. So I just want to thank everybody for listening. Thank you so much. Couldn't do it without you. I'm going to close with There
them rise like the sun in the east. Temple of the lioness are called the beast. Strength in the heart and the soul.
Sister Shyla, Temple of the Lioness.
Like rivers flowing in peace. Lioness roar, make the weak stand tall. Guidance and love, we conquer it all. Temple of the truth where the righteous call. Rise up
That is beautiful. And one thing I'll tell you, there is strength in unity. Build your community. And that was the beautiful thing about Rastafari when it first started. They lived in communities. They were very communal people who took care of each other. They grew food. They shared. They loved each other. It was beautiful. Follow me on Instagram, Hippie Fari. Follow me on TikTok, Facebook. Shoot me an email, hippieFariReggae@gmail.com, and check out my website, hippiefari.com, HIPPIEFARI. I am the only Hippie Fari in the world. Very easy to find. And this is Scotty the High-Strung Hippie. Good God. Scotty the High-Strung Hippie and Kira the beautiful Irie Empress reminding you to speak your mind before somebody else does it for you. Do something nice for somebody today. Grab flowers for your partner. Smoke out a stranger. Slip the homeless man a buck. But whatever you do, do it from the heart. All good things start with the heart. Peace, love, and Rasta rhythms are all a part of the reggae revolution. One love, fam.